Hey y'all, Halfmilesniper here, and today we are back in the garage because, well, heavy rains have hit California this past weekend and I couldn't get to the range, so we're going to do something a little bit different. We've done it before, but time to do it again. So sit back, kick your feet up, enjoy the ride. Alrighty, so this last weekend, heavy rains hit California and kept us from getting to the range. And everything's very wet today. There's still a threat of a little more rain, even though it's kind of broken sun right now. There could be more rain. So what we're going to do today, we're going to take a look down the bore of the BCA 350 Legend Upper. It's been a while. The last time we looked at it was when I did a review at the 1 year mark, and we put a bunch more rounds through it since then. Most of those have been powder coated cast lead, and the last 50 or so have been solid copper. So I'm real curious what the bore is looking like now. So give me a minute to get my Borescope set up. I'll bring you right back and we'll take a look down the bore and see how it's looking and maybe give it a quick clean. Get it ready for the next set of solid copper testing. Alrighty, well, we got the bore cam or Borescope set up, ready to go. We're going to pop the bolt out. We're going to take a look down the bore. We're going to see what it looks like. Like I said, we looked at it at about the 1 year mark with a long-term review, and the bore was looking really good at that time. We'll see if there's any appreciable wear in the meantime. And like I said, we put a bunch of powder-coated cast lead bullets down this bore since the last look. So we'll see if there's much leading at all. We'll see how well the powder coat's doing. And then the last 50 or 60 rounds have been solid copper. So I expect we'll see a little bit of copper too. But how much? We don't know. So let's get the bolt out and get a look down the bore. It's looking real good, not seeing much in the way of erosion. I am seeing copper right away, right in the lead. Maybe a little bit of lead, considering how much we've run through here. That doesn't look bad at all. Looks like a spot right there where the button may have stopped on its pull through while they were rifling. Not bad, not bad at all. Maybe just a little bit of lead and copper here at the end of the muzzle. I did not see the gas port. So let me, there we go. Gas port is looking really good. I'm not seeing any appreciable erosion here at the gas port. Very nice. Alrighty, very good. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a moment and we're going to go ahead and punch that bore real quick, clean it out just a little bit, and see how it looks after just a light scrub. So, slightly funny, I completely forgot that this was technically a pistol caliber bore, the 355, 357. So I had to run inside and go get me some pistol caliber jags and brushes. So we're just hitting it with a little bit of Gunzilla solvent just to break the heavy stuff right off the bat. And I am about due for a new pistol brush. Good, because we're probably going to be using this brush with some copper solvent. It didn't really come out that dirty. Push one more through there. Maybe I'll double up. This might get a little tight, but not bad. Okay, well, let's see what it looks like in there after just a real quick hit with some Gunzilla, a brush, and a couple patches. That actually doesn't look bad at all. Okay, well, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit it a couple of times with a little bit of copper solvent just to knock out the heavy stuff, and whatever's left we will leave. Alrighty, y'all. Well, in the millisecond or two that I was gone, I ran one patch with some copper solvent, let that sit for a couple minutes, wiped it out, dried it out, hit it one time with CLR, and then neutralized everything with some 91% isopropyl alcohol. And now we'll take a quick look down the bore, see what it looks like now that it's had a little copper removed, a little carbon removed, and I think we'll be ready to take it back out and shoot. So, let me get the Borescope started here. Wow, it's been recording the whole time. I forgot to shut it off. Okay. Look at the copper cleaned out of the lead pretty good with just one patch worth. Whatever's left in here, we're going to leave. Gas port's looking really, really good. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything to be concerned about in this bore. Very good. Yeah, that was the gas port. Okay. Let me make sure I shut it off this time. Alrighty. Well, bore looks pretty good. considering all we've put through it so far. I'm really pleased with that. Really glad we didn't see a lot of lead deposits. So that tells me the powder coating's been working well. The copper bullets, well, of course we expected them to leave some copper because they're solid copper. All in all, things are looking good. The only thing I have left to do is take the bolt apart real quick and make sure we don't have any unusual wear in there, considering how much we've shot this gun. And unlike any of my other guns, y'all have seen every round this gun is fired. Well, let me rephrase that. Longtime viewers have seen every round this gun has fired. New people, go back and look at the 350 playlist. We've got a lot of rounds through this gun now. And this BCA upper has been holding up great. Yes, I know I'm using a bore brush to clean the tail of the bolt here, but this bore brush is on its last leg and it is headed to the trash after this because it has done a full season of cleaning competition pistols. And I have a replacement. Okay, no unusual wear on the bolt or the lugs. We'll check those gas rings in a moment. Bolt carrier showing just a little bit of wear on the 4 rails. Nothing out of the ordinary there. Gas key's still tight. Let's take a look at that cam pin. Cam pin is just starting to show a little wear, but I cannot hang my thumbnail in the mark. Firing pin point is still nice and round. There's no dimple. Everything's looking good right there. Let me throw this back together real quick. All righty. Good coffee. So the only other thing that I have done this weekend here, since I couldn't go shooting, is I've relocated this scope, which means I'll have to take another zeroing shot. I moved the scope as far forward as I could to buy me a little bit more eye relief, because by now y'all have already seen that the Zombie Chrono is now dead. Yep, I hit it a second time with this gun. I was putting all the blame on the eye relief. Can't put all the blame on the eye relief. Part of the blame goes to the eye relief. The rest of the blame goes on me because I had it set at 12 power. So on 12 power, when I tried to find my scope, yeah, I should have dialed it down to probably 4 power and called it good. But nope, I left it at 12. So my scope was, my chrono was really big in the scope. And I got way too low. But not to fear, there's another chrono on the way. Hopefully I don't shoot that one. But we did move the scope forward to buy me a little bit more eye relief so I'm not right up into the FTS unit with the Tacticam. And hopefully next weekend we'll be able to get out to the range and shoot. Hopefully the weather will cooperate, because I need to rebuild and retest that batch of ammo over the chronograph since I killed it on the first load. So all in all, I've got nothing but good to say about the Bear Creek Upper and 350 Legend. I put this thing through a lot of abuse, putting rounds through it that weren't designed for it. I shouldn't say rounds through it. Putting bullets down the bore that weren't designed for this application. 200 grain round nose, 200 grain FTX, 200 grain cast lead. Working with no net, i.e. no load data to start from, and just having a good time with this. This has been a fun experiment, and there's still plenty to do. With all that being said, this Half-Mile Sniper reminding every one of y'all, carry everywhere you can. If you need to get a CCW, by all means, get one. If you're in a constitutional state, there's no reason not to be carrying. Remember, you are your own protection. Until next time, y'all stay safe, keep shooting. We'll catch you later.
Send it. Hit.